What is up? Hello, welcome back. I am going to do another video, obviously, hence this. I am going to try and do this as much as I possibly can in one take, again, like I did with yesterday's video. And yeah, that's about it really. I was going to do this downstairs again, but my dog's a bit of a dick today, so I thought it'd be better to do it up here. So we have a slightly more professional setup, not hugely but slightly. You've probably seen from the title what this video is going to be. It is my Christmas DVD collection. I have a humongous Christmas DVD collection. There are so many other ones I want to get that I've not quite got, and HMV do matching covers this year, and I'm so glad because quite a few of the ones they have I already have on DVD, so I'm a bit gutted about that. But yeah, I'm not going to talk about the DVDs too much depth because there is a lot, and if I was to talk about each one individually we'd be here for a while. But I did talk about a few of them, I think it was last year, so I'll link that in the if I remember, and I'll link it down below. Fingers crossed, I've been quite crap with links recently. But I think I probably should just get right on with it because the pile's staring at me. It's huge. I'm worried it's going to fall over. So let's get the first DVD of this one. So the first Christmas DVD I have is A Christmas Carol. I think this is just the normal Christmas Carol. Classic. It's a good one. Can't go wrong with a bit of Christmas Carol. The next one is The Grinch. I saw this one for my 12th birthday, I want to say. 12th birthday with all my friends. My stepdad drew this really cool invitation for me. Basically a caricature of The Grinch. I love The Grinch. If you haven't seen this yet, you have to see it. The Grinch is so good. Jim Carrey is always amazing. The Grinch. It is a good one. I can't reach. I haven't seen this shit in cinemas. My next absolute favourite and classic for me, and it is A Wonderful Life. I don't think I've actually watched this on DVD yet. A Wonderful Life, it's a classic one, it's amazing. It's a black and white. I know they sell it in colour now, but you have to watch it in black and white because that's... I haven't watched it in colour and I refuse to watch it in colour. Like, black and white films are good. I see this every year in the cinema. It shows every year in this like cinema we have in Glasgow. That is quite an old traditional cinema and I love it. It's a classic for me. I have to see it every single year. Haven't watched it yet, haven't seen it in the cinema yet. I'm so gutted, but it's a good one. It's probably a bit overhyped if you haven't seen it already, so you're probably not going to enjoy it, honestly, but I love it. It's a classic for me. I have to see it every year. Love Actually. I like Love Actually. I'm not like obsessed with Love Actually. It's not one that I'm like have to watch every year, or I think I've only seen it like once all the way through, and then like I've seen bits here and there because it's always on TV. It is a good film. There's so many amazing actors and actresses in it, but it's a good one. I don't know if Greg's ever seen it, but I love it. It's great. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's not my favourite, but it's good. Who doesn't love a bit of him? Honestly. Yeah, this is another classic one for me. This is Scrooged. It is great. It's basically like A Christmas Carol but with a twist. It's yeah, it's a really good one. It's one I have to watch every year. It's one of those ones I can just put on the background and carry on doing something else. I love it. It is one of my favourites. It's a good one because I mean he's in it and he's one of my favourite actors. What have I got next? This one is Prancer. It's a really old film. I'm pretty sure I talked about this in my video last year, which I'll again put up in the link down below. I only watched it once, only ever seen it once, and I think that was last year or the year before. It was okay, not amazing, very, very dated because it is an old film. It is very dated. I can't remember if there was any racist moments in it. I feel like there was potentially, but maybe there wasn't. I hope there wasn't. I hope there wasn't. But it's an okay film. It's a bit boring, but again, I wasn't in the mood for watching this kind of film, and I watched it anyway, and it was a little bit boring. But maybe I'll need to give it another chance. I'll need to give it another chance and see how it is. I think the actress kind of annoyed me, but when isn't that a thing? Deck the Halls. I barely remember this film. I know I've seen it once, barely remember it. Again, it's got good actors in it. I don't remember what it was like, honestly. I feel like it was funny, potentially. I think it's just like a classic kind of Christmas film, isn't it? It's not nothing hugely original, but still good. So that's Deck the Halls. This pile's gonna get too big sitting next to me. I would say another classic one that probably a lot of people have seen as a kid, Santa Claus. It's one of those Christmas ones that's just a bit cheesy, isn't it? And it's a bit, I mean, it's designed for kids really, but it's like cheesy but watchable, I guess. Santa Claus. Again, I said I wasn't going to talk about these films for too long, but I can't help myself. Jingle All the Way. I don't remember seeing this one. I must have, because the cellophane's off of it, and I tend to keep the cellophane on ones now that I haven't watched, just so I know that I need to watch them. My hair is really annoying me right now, so I feel like I may have watched this one. Don't remember it very well, so clearly it didn't last leave a lasting impression on me. But it was probably a very classic cheesy Christmas film, I'm assuming. Jingle All the Way. One year I literally do want to watch all of these films in one go, but I haven't got around to doing that yet. Next film, another classic. This is the one I saw when I was 12. I must have seen Grinch when I was a bit younger. Thankfully a lot of Christmas films come out around my birthday, so Elf. Another classic, another hilarious one. This is the only one I've watched this year so far. I love Elf. It's probably a bit overhyped, I would say now, so if you haven't watched it now, you're probably, again, not going to enjoy it or like it. But I like Elf. Elf is good. I'm getting to that point where I can't really watch it anymore. It's getting a bit but I still like it. It's one of the ones with lots of good quotes in it, and you always find jammies and Primark and stuff with it on. So here is another DVD. It's got cellophane on it, so we haven't watched any of these ones yet. It's a 3 combo film collection, I guess. Never seen any of these films. I don't think. But I'm sure they're going to be cheesy Christmas films. As most Christmas films are. But there's another 3, so I'm going to have to count all these and see how much we have afterwards. Now this isn't technically a Christmas film, but because there's snow in it, I love it and I watch it every year at Christmas. It's not a Christmas film, but it does have snow in it. Not that that makes any difference, but it's Groundhog Day. If you haven't seen Groundhog Day, you have to watch Groundhog Day. It is a good film. It's a funny film. Again, it's one of those ones I can just put on in the background and just listen to it. It's one that I like to wrap my presents to. It is a good film. It's a funny film. It's Groundhog Day. Boop boop. Don't know what that was. Again, this is not a Christmas film, but it does happen at Christmas time, I think. So I find it funny. I love this film. Who doesn't? Bridget Jones's Diary. It sticks in my Christmas collection because it does happen around Christmas time. And I don't have a huge amount of chick flicks. I have more than I thought, but I don't have a huge amount, so I preferred it in my Christmas collection. Bridget Jones' Diary, good actors in that film too. It's a funny film, you should watch it if you haven't already. Only 2? I thought there was 3. Okay, so this is another one that I watched as a child. It's the Gremlins, and I found them really scary as a kid, and even now I'm a bit like, oh, I don't really like them. Haven't watched this one for a few years. I've got 1 and 2. If you haven't seen Gremlins, I would watch it. It is good. It is a Christmas film, I guess. Yeah, Gremlins. It's a good one to watch. Really need to watch more of these. Again, this is another combo of 3 films. I have never seen any of these 3 again, hence why they're all in cellophane. So let me know if you think any of these are good films, because I don't know. I'm assuming again they're going to be cheesy Christmas films. Need to watch it. Need to get on that. This is another classic one I've just never seen. So it's Miracle on 34th Street. I think this is the original one. I think they remade this one. But I think this is the original one, I think. I don't know. I've never seen Miracle on 34th Street. Everybody seems to love it. Never one I've seen. But Miracle on 34th Street. You see how high that tile's getting? Okay, this is a bit of a controversial one. So this is Holiday Inn. I really like this one because of the actors in it, and it's got dancing in it, and it's just like, again, I talked about this in my video last year, so I'll go into more depth about it and my feelings about the film in that video, so if you want to hear more about this. But there is a racist moment in it that is really hard to watch, but they're still selling it. Even this year they're still selling this film, but I still like the film. I've only seen it once, but I just close my eyes and cover my ears during the racist moment, because it's a different time, but it's still a good film. I still like it. It's still a nice, wholesome Christmas film. You just have to fast forward during the racist moment because nobody wants to see that. So this is one I actually only started watching last year. Did I watch them all? If you do want to hear more about the Holiday Inn and my thoughts about it, it is in that video, so you can go and watch it. But this is a DVD Disney collection, and I mean, I love Disney, so yeah, there's 1, 2, 3, 6 films in this. Yeah, 6 films. So I've not watched them all, I don't think. Muppets Christmas Carol, watched that one, really like that one. If you haven't seen that yet, it's just the Christmas Carol but with Muppets. Oh, that one's upside down. Buddy. Not seen that one yet. What else? Mickey's Christmas. Don't think I've watched that yet either. Need to watch that. So I've got 2 Christmas carols now. So I've got this one and the other one. Christmas Carol, the standard one. Nightmare Before Christmas. So I've got 2 Santa Clauses as well. But yeah, there's that. Oh no, I have seen this one. It's so cute. So it's 3 little shorts with Mickey Mouse, Goofy, and Donald Duck. Again, that's one I talked about in the video that's in the /the link. It's so cute. It's so wholesome and it's just adorable. Jesus Christ, that's pile getting high. My all-time favourite Christmas films, Die Hard, and I like that it's now been classed as an actual Christmas film. Like, HMV has the Christmas cover and everything for it. It is so good. I liked it when it wasn't like as widely like celebrated as a Christmas film. I liked when I thought it was just a few of us that liked it. But I love Die Hard in general. I love the whole franchise. Maybe not the fifth one, but apart from that, I love the whole franchise. So Die Hard, another great Christmas film. Good. We're on our last one. So my last two DVDs, Arthur Christmas. I have seen this, you know, it's still in cellophane. I saw it on Netflix. Really liked it. It's again just another cheesy cartoon kids Christmas film, but it's good. Good. And then Polar Express. I think I stole this from my little sister. I think this is her DVD. But Polar Express, another good one with another couple of good actors in it. Yeah, Polar Express. Okay, so I think I need to wrap this film up. This is apparently now a film. This video up, because I feel like I rambled a bit too long. I didn't mean to ramble about each film individually because that was not my intention, because I knew it would take too long. But yes, there's a lot of DVDs here. They're about to fall over because I didn't pile them up very well. Ooh. And I hope you found some new films. HMV does do the collectible covers for them all, which looks so good. I am so glad that I've got the majority of them. But if there's any Christmas films you'd like to recommend, leave them down below, because I'd love to get some new ones. And keep adding to my collection. Yeah, that's my DVD collection. I think I have one, maybe two more videos before Christmas potentially. So yes, hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you tomorrow for hopefully another one.